Hi everybody. I want to take a moment and talk about clearing our kids, especially because it's that time of year again, back to school. And I don't know about you, but I know in my household of 6 children, there are a lot of moving parts and a lot of energy going on that first month or so that everyone starts to get acclimated and adjusted to all the changes and the added stresses of just a new beginning of a new year. And so kids, like adults, are sponges. We walk around every day energetically sponging up the energy of other people and our environment around us. But especially kids, because kids are so open and oftentimes more in tune with their own psychic senses sometimes than adults. And so, children can come home really cranky, irritable, upset, not only from a long school day and readjusting to that routine, but also because they were sitting in a pool of energy. And I don't know if you're like us and we have a lot of teenagers in our house, all those hormones, they don't help. The hormones just add to it and they make them very ungrounded. And when we get ungrounded, we are more vulnerable to picking up on negative energy. And so just recently, it's perfect timing to do this vlog because just before this, I had a session with my energy healer directly for my 2-year-old Haven because she hasn't been sleeping and she's been very needy, very clingy to me. And what came up in the reading is that Haven is sponging up a lot of the kids' stress in the house. She doesn't have a way to release it, but she's so psychic that she's taking it on. And so all we had to do is clear her and ground her, get her back in her body, back in her power. I want to give you a few tips on things you can do to help your kid manage their stress and their energy. So number one, I think we need to, first of all, check in with ourselves as the caregiver, as the parent, and be responsible for our own energy that we're bringing into the situation. Because again, we are responsible for caring for these children. And so sometimes we project unknowingly our own stress and anxiety onto our children. And again, if you have a very empathic child, which means just extra sensitive, they're gonna feel your anxiety and stress and take it on, and they have to figure out a way to release it, and that's when they react. So number 2, I think we need to teach our kids about managing their own energy, being responsible for it, knowing how to do self-care. The best way I teach my kids is talking about prayer and meditation, and using prayer and meditation to their spirit guides and their guardian angel before they get out of bed in the morning and head out for the school day. Praying and asking for Archangel Michael and their guardian angels to protect them and bubble them in that white light protection, the big giant white light bubble. Intention is everything. It doesn't matter how they word it, but they can visualize it, they can feel it, they can talk it out loud or to themselves. Just inviting in divine guidance and protection will do the trick. So cleansing, clearing, maybe after the school day, that's a way to take care of our energy. A salt bath is really powerful to soak in just a bath with a cup of kosher sea salt for 15 minutes, clears their energy. Grounding, getting outside, running around barefoot, just getting in the sunshine, nature, all those negative ions, which help shift our energy from low vibration to high. Anything that would invite in laughter. Laughter raises our vibration and it's a release. It clears us of any negative stuff we have going on. So watching a funny movie, having, just fun, light-hearted conversations, playing or hanging out with their friends. So those are all examples. Something I love to use is my essential oils. Anybody who's into oils, you can find good ones, especially for kids. My grounding blend, I use this all the time. It's doTERRA Balance. And it just helps ground. I put a dab on the bottom of 2 of my kids. Let me still do this. I put it on the bottom of their feet at night, and it helps to ground them, calm them down, release any energy they picked up from the day. So those are just some examples. I would encourage you to have the conversation with your children. Remind them that, again, everything is just energy, and we are constantly working with, moving through and taking on energy. And so let's prepare them, give them the spiritual warfare, right? Tips, tools, techniques to help them better manage their energy so that they can feel empowered and have a great school year. Anyways, as always, I am wishing you brightest blessings and all love.